Welcome to another episode of the God and Goddess podcast. I'm the Goddess Ebony, and I'm here with the God Hiram Makeem.
What's happening? How you doing, Ebony?
I'm doing good. How you been doing this week?
Hey man, this look a little different. What's going on?
You know, I'm feeling a little Usher-like today. We're gonna do things a little different. We're gonna add a little video and get some comments and information from my friend Melvin here about his little business. I shouldn't say little because it's big business in Akron. That chicken is something else. Why don't you tell us about it, Melvin?
Well, first of all, I just want to introduce myself. My name is Melvin Ellis, and I'm the president and owner of Louisiana Famous Fried Chicken, Akron, Ohio. My address is 61 East Waterloo Road, and zip code 44319. Just to follow up on the chicken, we have the best chicken in Akron.
Yes, they do.
It's real.
It's real.
Hey man, y'all got this chicken wing special. Tell us about the chicken wing special. It's like you get four for a certain amount, two for a certain amount. That's what I usually get.
Well, what we usually do,
whole chicken wings.
What we usually do is hidden menu items, and they're an attachment to our menu. And sometimes we give specials. You're talking about the wing special, and that wing special may vary depending on the desire of our customers.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry, Ebony, I'm not all in your business, because every time I go there, I usually get the chicken wings with the fried okra and coleslaw.
There you go.
I got specials though. Let's talk about some of the most popular specials you guys got.
Well, right now, what's going on really now is we have assorted wings special, flavored assorted wings, whether they be barbecue, lemon mustard, what have you.
These are whole wings?
These are wing dings.
The buffalo wing style.
Wing
okay,
dings. Okay. And then of course we got the whole wing special, and also we have chicken and waffles. You know what I'm saying? And we put a little twist on the chicken and waffles. You can actually get fish and waffles now.
Okay.
And so that's a little different twist. There's a desire for our fish along with our chicken.
I had the fish when I was there. I didn't have the chicken when I was there. I had the fish and the greens. Greens.
The greens.
Yeah. And so, so we kind of move it around. But what's really, as you would say, dope is our hidden menu. So every day you come in, we're providing an opportunity for our cooks to showcase their talent and provide different entrees to our customers.
That's interesting.
And entrees may vary from day to day. A lot of people have the traditional specials that they show, but what we call is a hidden menu item. And what you can do is you can look at those hidden menu items daily and just check out what we provide.
Yeah, that's interesting. Some of the bigger name restaurants have done that in the past, but I don't see many places doing the hidden menu now. That's something, different that a lot of people aren't offering. That's interesting. I also hear you guys have karaoke?
Yeah, absolutely. We have Thursday night karaoke.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing.
That's an opportunity for, people to exercise their vocals and come out and eat chicken too.
Can you sing, Ebony?
Yes, definitely. In my head.
Okay, yeah.
And do you have certain hours that you have the specials, or the specials are just whenever you're open, and what are the hours that you're open?
Well, our hours, that's a very good question. Our hours is 9:30 to 9 o'clock, Tuesday through Thursday. And on Friday and Saturday, we're open from 9:30 to 10 p.m.
Okay.
And on Sunday, we're open from 9:30 to 8 p.m.
Okay.
So those are our weekly hours.
And I understand you're in Cali, but what made you bring this restaurant to Akron?
Because I'm from Akron.
All right, what side of town?
I was born and raised on the west side of town. West Side Akron kid, and what I wanted to always, at some point, be an entrepreneur. And what I decided to do is to venture down this road is It's a brand that I like, and I think it's a real good tasting brand as it relates to chicken. And it's a market that we want to move into as it relates to the Ohio area.
Let me ask you a question. So this is just not an Akron thing. This is a franchise?
Yes, this is a licensed franchise. And as a matter of fact, this is the first one in the state of Ohio.
Okay, that's nice. That's nice. We need some variety in Akron.
Yes. And Akron is number one because this is the first one.
You better say it. Akron number one.
Yeah.
It's the store number one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope. See, I know that because I'm
Akron is number
a
one.
management staff.
Yeah.
Akron is number one, I hear, for starting small businesses anyways. Well, Akron and Ohio area is the best place to start a small business. Yeah.
Well, that's good to know.
So why should we support black business?
Why should we support them? Well, I think traditionally, when it comes to business, it's small business is the economic engine of any community. I mean,
I would agree with that.
people get jobs, they get a chance to do things for themselves and their families, and the majority of the people that provide jobs throughout this country are small businesses.
I would agree with that.
And so it only makes sense, as it relates to being from Akron and living in this community, that we try to not only get small businesses, but we try to show our legacy with our kids to understand the importance of business in general. It's one thing to work for somebody, it's another thing to own something.
Definitely is. And I like to point out the benefit of owning your own business is nobody can tell you can't work for them because you have a felony or a record or don't have enough experience.
Good point.
That's a very good point.
Let me ask you about that. So, because where I'm going.
I was getting ready to go into
Then let me be quiet then.
Let me go into that because, it's interesting that you mentioned that because, I know people who have been caught up in the criminal justice system. They got the cloud per se over their head. And what we do as Louisianans, we take that into account. And we're not concerned about where that person was. We're concerned about where they're going. Because once you get into a different frame of mind, yeah, you did what you did before, but the most important thing is where are you going now?
Absolutely.
And that's what we pay attention to when we interview and we recruit people and provide them second chance.
So can I ask you a question with that? So where I'm from, as far as that management paradigm, I've actually managed quite a few places I worked at, right? And you're told certain places, if they got felonies, you just can't deal with them. Now people know me and they're comfortable with me, so the employee or the possible associate, will come up to me and ask, "Hey, twin, can I get a job?" You know me, I ain't gonna play with your man. You got a felony, and you ain't supposed to do it this way. You got a felony, and they'll be like, "Yeah, but don't even waste." I keep it real. Don't even waste your time. That's me being guilty, being in the situation that I have to dictate like that. So I give it up to you. Me and Evan, let's just give a round of applause. Well, you ain't got to play that game. You can go against the grain. Tell them how important that is and that feeling that gives you to be able to do that.
Well, at some point in time, a person needs to be provided an opportunity to reentry, as it relates to reentry in the society of, working a 9 to 5. And if we don't provide them an opportunity, and then it comes back to what you were talking about black businesses. If I'm a black business owner and I know these brothers and sisters have had felonies and they've been in the system, if I don't provide them a chance, who will?
Exactly. That's how I feel. Somebody has to give them a chance. You send them to prison for them to be rehabilitated, then send them home and tell them it doesn't matter. You're still going to be punished for that crime for another 10, 20, 30 years. And it makes no sense. Give them a second chance.
I have some beautiful stories of employees of mine who have came to us and have helped us enhance our brand and move our brand forward. So I think there's an opportunity not only for me, but for other businesses like me to provide that opportunity to those who desire that opportunity.
Well, while we're on that subject, what can the city and other small businesses do to help the investment in small business for other people that might want to start their own small
Good
business?
question. You already thought
Well,
about
I think one of the things that I think is significant is to have somewhat of a organization, association, something along those lines to not only help a person with the mechanics of organizing themselves and their business, but the funding, because you need access to capital, and most often not, people of color have always traditionally been denied an opportunity to have access to capital. So having an association, having something that's going to interact with banking institutions and city government and all of the different partners that we need to enhance things in that direction is very important.
Yeah, I've heard of one such group here, but I don't think a lot of people even know about that. And it's a free service. And actually, when I was looking to start my own small business, I was asking other people that I knew that had their own small business. And 3 of them people told me they use this program that is available for free in Akron, but most people don't even know about it. And it's designed to help people start a small business. They will pair you with another person who has a small business in the same realm that you want to be in, to be your mentor.
What's the
They
name of
help
that
you
program? What's the name of that?
secure funding. There's classes that you can take. It's called the SCORE Akron.
Score? You know how to spell that so I can throw it across the screen?
SCORE is called the SCORE Akron, and they actually have them all across the country in different states, different counties. I know Canton has one, and it's designed to help people build their small business from the ground up. They help you secure funding. They help you make a business plan. They help you every step of the way.
Yeah.
And there's classes available
I've
if you want to take
participated
classes.
in SCORE.
Hey, so you know about them.
I know a little bit about SCORE, and they've been helpful to me. They were helpful to me. Matter of fact, one of the persons that I was working with, he ended up being my GM for a period of time. I met him through SCORE.
And
So-
that's what I like about SCORE. It builds relationships, not just knowledge. Because you need knowledge, you need money, but you also need relationships.
Yeah.
Speaking today, girl.
The only thing that I will say is at the end of the day, it's important to have an association and become a part of that association as a member to enable you to get capital even when someone else don't want to give you capital.
I hear that.
And so that's the beautiful thing that's my vision as far as the association, because if you're a member, they have business associations where if you're a member, regardless of whether the bank approves you, that membership gives you clout to get capital through that organization
That's good
as it relates
information.
to that. And that's where, to me, that's where we should go as it relates to that, because some people may not get capital through traditional means,
Right.
but
Right,
having
we get the money.
having an association that you being a member and they have ties to a banking institution, it gives a business person much more leverage. Plus they have other people that are a part of that organization that can actually help educate you on anything that you would wish to know as it relates to trying to enhance your business or try to enhance the structure of your business.
Well, while we're on the subject of money, does it take a lot of money to start a small business necessarily?
Yes, it does.
It does?
It depends on what the small business
Let's
is.
say like what you're doing. Like do you suggest everybody to go to a bank to ask for the money, or coochie chakalia?
Well, I just think that when you look at starting a small business in a city or a municipality, those are the things you have to look at. What type of score? Do they have a score program? Do they have, is it a business-friendly environment for you to do what you're doing?
And is there a need for that business
Exactly.
in that area? It
Yes.
might have a great business idea, but it's not a need in the area you're in.
Absolutely. So all of those things have to be taken into account. And fundamentally, if you have an institution like SCORE that you're working with, they'll help you do a lot of those fundamental things. But I think at the end of the day, you still need to assess, like you say, how much capital am I going to really need to help me move this business forward. And sometimes, even if you get the business running and operating, still you may have a bad year or whatever. You need something that's a resource to you to help you be successful.
Fall back on in
exactly.
Case, yeah.
Because getting started is one thing, but staying in business is another.
Oh, definitely.
You know, and sometimes, that's why I like having an association. I think an association helps because, you develop relationships with other businesses.
Hey man, so let me ask you a question. With this Mecca Media Community Network that we are currently engaged in, actually, the people that you see on the website, and the fundamental understanding of what you're saying, that's an organization like you're talking about, an association.
Right.
The people that's dealing with us on this platform should be dealing with each other for
everybody.
But now let me ask you a question. Do they see themselves as an organization?
No. I just
know
realized it because I call it a network.
And that's what it's supposed to be. And that's why when I say association, I'm not just signaling, I'm just not narrowing it to one entity.
Right.
We all can be associations because the support we need to help each other move forward is important.
I say this, if you are on this platform, what's the name of the platform again? AfricanHipHop.com. If you're dealing with Mecca Media in some kind of way, or have dealt with us, you need to run to his place of business with your money in hand and give it to his business. Likewise, if you are in front of the camera like he is, he needs to run to somebody else's business. And I'm gonna be honest with you, there's a directory that we're working on right now. Ebony, am I lying?
No, you're not lying.
Anybody that we have dealt with, there's no other word for it. I just call it the black page. And it's anybody that we have dealt with and conveniently located on that. All you gotta do is click it and you see everybody, every business that's on our website, past or present, without having to go to the actual articles themselves. Tell them how good of a resource that is.
That's a good resource because you can find everybody you need in one location. So if you're looking for somebody that makes T-shirts, they're there. If you're looking for somebody who has restaurants, they're there. And you guys can all network together. Maybe one person has a T-shirt company and then a restaurant is doing a promo and you need T-shirts for all your employees. Mm-hmm. You guys can work together to help each other out. That's what we should be doing.
Well, I think you guys are working toward that because I know when I come in town, I talk to Brother Hiram. I always have conversation with him, even when I'm on the West Coast.
That's right.
And I try to keep that network together. And if there's people that he know that I need to talk to, he refer me to him, and I have conversation with him.
And so basically we're doing it just on an unofficial level. We need to do it on more of an official level,
Well, I just think, I think what you guys are doing is beautiful because, until I say several months ago, I didn't know anything about hip hop, AkronHipHop.com.
Okay.
And now when I come in, when I do any promo, I go to AkronHipHop.com.
Thank you.
I go to AkronHipHop.com, and Hiram will tell you that I utilize you guys' service to help move my operation forward.
We appreciate that.
And one of the things that I also know is there's other vendors among AkronHipHop.com that I communicate with.
We appreciate that. We appreciate that. Before we get out of here, I do want to go back to the money subject. I want to ask you how you feel about peer lending sites, where you don't necessarily borrow from a bank. You borrow from somebody who got the capital and wants to invest in you, and then you pay them back. There's several of those peer lending sites.
I'm not aware of...
Well, we're going to have to get you hip to that, and we'll ask you about it next time.
Yeah, please do.
Right there.
All right, so tell us one more time, Melvin, name of your business, where it's located.
My name is Melvin Ellis again, Louisiana Famous Fried Chicken, 61 East Waterloo Road, Akron, Ohio.
Woo! Thank you very much. Thanks for joining us on the God and Goddess podcast. See you next time.
Thank you.